Welcome, everyone, to the first ever Green Hour Media Reacts. By we, it's me, JC3. We got Brody. Say hello to the people on YouTube, Brody.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody?
We got Cito making his YouTube appearance on our Green Hour Media page. Hello, Cito.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
And we got the Don at the dickhead, the Don at the desk, Mr. Anthony. Say hello to everybody, Anthony.
There should be an Amish metal band called Rammspringer.
And we're here. We're here. Okay. So what we are reacting to is This Real, which is our podcast, the one that me, Joshua, Cito, and now Anthony is on. But when we first started, it was just me and Big Joe. And we had a table set up in our garage with two very weird microphones across from each other with this laptop that I'm on. Yeah, that was almost 2 years ago now. 2 years, 79 episodes now, and over 10,000 listens. That's pretty impressive, at least to me. For not as big as everybody wants it to be, but I don't care. It's impressive to me because 10,000 people actually listen to me talk. Can you believe that shit?
First of all, they listened for me, not for you. Get over it.
First of all, they listen for your. Not listen. They can't even say watch because we don't really have a lot of episodes on YouTube. I was like, they watch for your head, bro. But no.
That's why they watch.
So I just want a real quick rundown for you three, because you three weren't on the podcast when I first began. What have everyone listened to the first episode? At least tried to.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you, Cito. Cito, what was your first opinion about the first episode?
Well, I kind of listened backwards, so like it just progressively, how do I say?
How the hell do you listen backwards?
Because I started because the way Spotify puts it, the newest is at the top, and then you go down.
So you listen from the newest to the oldest.
Oldest, yeah.
So
okay.
when did you listen to the first episode?
First episode. Oh, that was. I think the very first episode was right before the monster season. So the first episode I listened to, so that was the beginning of summer, and somewhere towards the end. Summer.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So this would be the first time that Josh and Anthony, you guys have heard the first episode, right?
Probably.
Not all the way through. The audio quality was horrible. I can't stand it. I didn't want to. And I was quite offended that I wasn't doing the audio. So, yeah.
Wait, so you call this the dark time of Is This Real? That's what it is to you?
Yes. It was the dark ages before I arrived.
Before the Messiah arrived to save us from our bad audio.
Thank you.
Pre-Josh era.
Thank you.
The man who doesn't believe in the Messiah became our Messiah.
All right, that guy, you believe it.
All right, so here we go. First, I just want to let y'all know that the original theme song for Is This Real, to me, I created it myself. Thank you very much. And I thought it was pretty badass. I enjoyed it. I edited it down, and we'll listen to it right now. Ready?
Okay.
All right. So it's pretty long, and I did that on purpose for the first episode. Yeah, see, like 30 seconds.
This
almost
is
30 seconds.
Absurdly long for a fucking podcast.
Shut up. Hardy hands, cool. So yeah, that was the original intro music for Is This Real? First thoughts.
The first thoughts is that shit went on way too long. It was not necessary. Like I remember that part of it, the chimey part of it, the second half later on. I thought that was much better than the staticky intro because it just took too goddamn long.
Sita.
I actually kind of like it. It added suspense,
All right,
like
Joshua.
add tension. Yeah, that's the word.
You cut off like the first 8 to 10 seconds, it'd be perfect because you'll still catch the whole broadcasting thing, and then the music. I think that would work really good.
We might have
That's
to
just my
revisit
opinion.
that. We might have to revisit that in the future. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right, so we'll go on.
Hey, guys out there.
Right there.
Just let you know that this is our brand new, what do we call this thing here, Joey? We call it a
podcast.
A podcast.
What do you call?
Oh my god, that was awful.
What do you call this thing right here? And
My
I gotta let you
ears
know, it gets
bleed.
progressively worse throughout the episode. Like
So how the-
progressively worse.
How is this one the most downloaded one?
Well,
Well, it's not. Hello.
in one of the most downloaded
ahead.
episodes. I think because people, number one, you're going right to the meat of something that was very buttony at the time, right? It's a hot button. You were talking about George Floyd's,
yeah,
the very first
that-
episode.
That's
And then
what
on
the
top of it,
yeah,
it's
that's
brand
what
new.
the description is. It says introductory episode 2020 and RIP George Floyd.
Exactly. So right there,
Wow.
it's a new episode. It's something brand new that no one's ever heard before. So that made it intriguing. You're talking about and two very big buttons like 2020 and George Floyd.
Well, if I'm correct, let me go back here. Sorry if everybody's looking at our new episode that's going to drop tomorrow or Sunday. I'll
What's
go back
that episode about?
The Mary Celeste ship.
Mary Celeste ship. That's right.
So right here, it has 118 downloads,
Okay.
which
Okay,
is
so
not
from
that
the
bad for
beginning-
bad audio.
Yeah, so from the beginning, at least technically first season, it's one of the most downloaded. That's kind of what I meant.
Yes, in the first season,
Sure.
it's mostly the one that
The only one
Everyone-
with triple digits.
yes, the only one with triple digits. So let's
That's
you
right. I'm
have
new to
dad
this
talking.
technology, so I really don't know what the hell I'm doing.
And again, you have to understand
My name is Joe.
when me and dad are in the garage now. Now it's the garage right next to the garage door, and everybody, if everyone in
Ooh.
and these people here, Josh, Sito, and Anthony, they know what our garage looks like and what our garage door is. But and Sito, you don't know what the garage looks like without the booth. Josh, you remember the garage without the booth?
I remember the garage since I was like 15, dude. That thing's
Yeah.
gone through more makeovers than fucking
Kim Kardashian.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah, so that was we
Not
had
wrong.
like I said, we had a table set up in front of the garage door with two condenser mics with no separation, no audio, like no audio booth separation. And
Let's paint the scene just a little bit. You and dad are both out of work.
yes,
I'm working. Now this is 2020, the height of the pandemic. No one knows what the hell's happening. You and dad are both out of work. Mom goes to work every day, or rather, she's working at home. I'm at work every day. Amanda, Teresa, they're at work. Everyone is quarantining. It's a very scary time. So you decide, hey, let's start a podcast.
yes.
And you went from absolutely nothing to just buying equipment and just throwing it in there and saying, okay, let's make a podcast.
Just do
Yes.
it.
Then you figured out how to do it.
Wait a
correctly.
minute. The reason is it's trial by error, first of all. All right.
Trial by fire.
Whatever. It's the same shit.
Trial by error.
So basically, I just want to let everybody know when I was out of work for COVID shit, not that I had COVID, this was during quarantine.
Yeah,
So when I was out of work for quarantine, I was making more money than I was while working. So
that's true. That's true. You were leeching off the government with that extra $600 a week.
I was making $800 every week compared to making $1,000 every 2 weeks. So
that was also money on top of what you were getting from the government as your regular unemployment.
yeah, So
Oh, yeah.
I took that money and invested it into this. Now, pre-podcast, Anthony and I, and somewhat Joshua to some points, we all took, well, me and Joshua took video editing and, you know, video production. Anthony took acting.
Yep.
But when you know, we could, again, you could see all this on our YouTube page. We had some videos here and there that we would put up, and that was going to be our thing. We are going to sit there, put up videos, try to do videos this, videos that. It's harder to do videos than anybody thinks, and for everybody to catch it. And like, I don't know how people go viral or anything like that, or at least catch these videos that people. I pushed my ass off with these videos, and it didn't go nowhere.
True.
So I was like, fuck it. Fuck the whole video thing. Let's go into audio. And that's what this is. First of all, me and Anthony are supposed to go first. I mean, Anthony was supposed to do the Green Hour podcast together, but that got delayed a little bit. And so I was like, me and Dad, we're like, Dad wants to do something. Dad has a voice. He has a political voice. Now, this episode, and maybe the second episode we'll get into, it's not really spooky, creepy. It's more political driven. And that was the original voice of the show, was political driven. And then me and Dad kind of changed the concept up and everything. And that's why we came up with the name Is This Real?
I have a question before you hit
what's
play.
up?
Can we have a mercy rule on this? Because this episode is 58 minutes and 43 seconds long.
Well, no, I'm not going through the whole episode.
And it's a lot of bad audio.
Yeah, I'm skipping. Trust me. I'm gonna take some highlights. Like, I'm gonna skip right now.
Viola Jr.
And
all they are is they're hijacking a peaceful get-together. And
Peaceful
it's
get-together?
not right. It's not right. Why did he say it? You know, he doesn't speak as eloquently as other politicians, but
He's talking about
he gets
Trump.
the job done. Now, you might not like the job he's doing. You
And
might
as
not
you can
like
see,
the wall.
as the audio, you know, as the episode progresses, the audio is getting, for some reason, separating more.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely and I was like, is that my thing? The feedback? Am I picking up someone else's thing?
No, that
No,
was, you know what it
that's
is?
the
Again,
episode.
it's two condenser mics across from each other. And then you sit there and have no buffer. So you have the audio, your voices popping off of the walls. And then you have the feedback of each other going into each other's mic while recording your mic.
Okay.
So that's what that is. When I first heard it, I'm like, okay, maybe I can dub it a little bit, overlay it, and maybe it'll boost the audio a little bit. No, and I'm like, no, this is not happening.
You might not like all these. Say something to them. The Republican Party, you got to move, maybe a foot or two before you step over an asshole. Okay, these people will take the eyes out of your head if you let them. It's insane. And what's going to happen is that's my prediction, that we're somehow going to be locked down till after the thing is after the election, because I think that they want to make sure that they get Joe Biden in there. Now he's leading in the polls. I think the polls, what they're talking about is a couple of straw polls. I think anything that comes out of CNN, MSNBC.
Well, I don't believe any polls from any
I don't either,
news
because they had Hillary
organization.
Clinton up by what, 20 points?
I don't believe CNN polls. I don't believe Fox polls. I honestly don't, because they're going to be biased. They're going to choose a poll that and the people they send a poll to, that's what the people that follow that organization is going to
Hillary Clinton was up by
vote for.
something like 50.
So, like I said, we're more political than creepy, whatever.
You
know?
sure were.
And as you can hear, Dad was right, though. I'll be honest. We came out of lockdown right after elections. Just saying. So let's go towards the end.
That's not necessarily true. We came out of lockdowns closer to March of 21 due to the fact that we had developed the vaccine and it was being widespread, widely spread and administered by then. So
That has
yes,
been wearing
technically
off,
after the
but yes.
lockdown, but you're talking 5 months after the lockdown.
Let's go towards the end of the episode and see what
All he tried to do.
I think it was a fake. Not even. I don't even know. I don't even know. But I have a question though. Who calls the cops for a fake $20 bill?
We are talking about the George Floyd, and this is where the whole conspiracy theory aspect came in. I was talking about conspiracy theories about George Floyd,
Right.
and how there was a lot there. We didn't cover that. We actually, like, as far as the four of us, now 6 of us, we never went into the George Floyd conspiracy theory, which I think it's been enough time that we could sit there and re-enter that and maybe talk about it in the future. But we were talking about that and how, the cops were called for a $20 bill and how he knew a nightclub owner, all those little conspiracy theories that were coming out around that time. Now, granted, this is June 3rd. When was the George Floyd thing? In May, right?
Yeah, I think it was May that he got ganked.
And you have to use the word ganked, right?
I'm sorry, what happened? He was murdered. Yeah, ganked.
Yes. Okay. Excuse me. So, this is fresh. This is like really, really, really fresh because this dropped June 3rd.
May 25th, 2020 is the day.
So you're talking about a week and a day after that whole thing happened.
Yes.
That this episode dropped, and we recorded it the night before. So basically,
you're saying that Is This Real was more topical than it was conspiracies and haunted mysteries and shit.
Yes. At 4 p.m. on June 3rd. When was June 3rd, Anthony?
It was a day that I know the day ended in the letter Y. Could have been a Monday.
Fucking hate you. I really fucking hate you. Couldn't just sit there and take your phone out.
It could have been a Wednesday. Could have been a Thursday, actually. It might have been Friday.
June 3rd was a Wednesday.
Saturday or Sunday.
It was a Wednesday, you fucking prick. So let's what was that?
Oh yeah, mugshot of the cop. They're saying it's not the same guy.
I didn't see that at all.
Because again, I think that's a word. Is that a word?
It is now. You're 2 for 2.
Oh, look at you, Joey.
So
The Dallas Morning News.
again, I think that's a word. I definitely, to introduce ourselves, and of course, it's hard not to get into a topic that's so prevalent. Again, I think that's a word. Is that a word?
It is now. You're 2 for 2.
Okay, that's so immediate in our daily.
How is it that you are the one with the podcast when you can't speak? You had that from day fucking 1. Episode 1, you proved you cannot handle.
You know why?
Basic English.
Hold on. You know why? One, and let's get to brass fucking tacks here. One, you are an asshole.
That's right, I am.
You have to be better than everybody.
No. I don't have to be better than everybody. I just happen to be better than everybody.
And that's why no one listens to your shit, because no one wants to feel stupid, right? We bring joy to people's lives. You sit there and just are an asshole.
You want to know why they're so joyful? Is because they're laughing at you because they're thinking, oh my God, he's on a podcast. He doesn't know how to say the word prevalent.
Well, I don't care. Hi, Dad. I don't care what the hell you have to say. You know, the reason is because of one, again, nobody cares about your topics. And number 2, everyone just loves to listen to us talk. All right. So blow me.
Oh, I'm good.
Do you have a regular?
Anywho, hi, Father. Welcome to the recording.
Yeah, my mom's.
He not gonna say anything.
You can't because everything's in the
I have no
background.
idea what's happening now. I got to take care of the cat.
All right. So
I don't think they can see me.
I can see you, Dad.
Oh, you can see me?
Yes, but you're very loud.
Everything.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Hold on a minute.
Hi, Roy.
Hey, Hattie. How you doing?
I'm all right. We're just recording the React video.
What the fuck's going on?
A lot. Who's over the house?
Nobody.
Nobody's over the house. I'm by myself.
A liar. Are they online? Like, are you live?
Yes, I'm live.
I'm not going to say what I wanted to say.
Now, we're in the middle of a recording here.
No idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was part of this crew, but I guess I'm not.
Oh, you are, but what you have to do is, put headphones in.
I'm just dropping in for the fans to say hi, but I'm going to be stepping out. I'm spending my sister-in-law's birthday, and I don't want to have this shit cut in. So
Happy birthday, Auntie!
Thank you. You get a special shout.
Happy birthday, Auntie.
Shut up, Anthony. Thank you.
The love is strong.
He's on my shit list.
Sarah says happy birthday as well.
Is Senior West there?
No, Senior West has not joined us yet.
Oh, okay. Hey, Block, what's up, kid?
Mine has
What's up,
marshmallows.
Big Joe?
Hello,
We
Anthony, my son. How are
We
you?
got Cito here, though, Dad.
I hear
Hey,
voices, but
Cito,
I
what's up,
can't
kid?
see anything else. So hold on, mother.
Turning around. Hey, can I see my son or no?
No.
Oh.
No.
So how are you, Anthony? How's life?
We're going to do this right now in the middle of a
Filming
recording.
a reaction video,
Oh,
Mom.
see you later.
All right.
Jesus
Listen,
Christ,
guys,
people.
have a good show. I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point.
right.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Well, I got the same one at Walmart during the.
All
What the
right.
fuck just happened?
I don't fucking
have
know.
no idea.
All right. So back to the video. Sorry, people. So that was the end of episode 1. And we're
Thank
not going
God.
to get more into to Anthony because he's a bitch. But so that right now to this point has 118 downloads everybody sees.
Yes.
The next episode that we punched up was almost over a month later. It was called The Hypocrisy of Media, which is a good topic. This counted as season 1, episode 1. This is what it says. So let's see if we still have the same opening. We do.
Shortened it.
I did shorten it.
Okay, I know they like to use that, and they say, "Oh, well, he said it."
Better
I
audio.
can dig up proof. Well, I've asked for proof over and over and over again, and the
But here's the kicker for this one. Now, I will set the scene for this one. Ready? Ready for this? I was laying in bed one night after touching myself, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You didn't need all that info there, dude.
But I was
Go
bored.
on.
I was bored. And I sat there and I was like, how can I make the audio better? What the fuck can I do? So, with the government checks that I was getting and Dad was getting, we decided, well, I was laying in bed and I took out a pad of paper and I drew this like box thing. And I'm like, this could work. It's basically what it
Yes.
was.
Box.
Yeah, it was a box with legs. It was like a tomb. No, it was like a casket with legs. That's what it was. All right. So basically, what we had was we had plywood and 2x4s, and we built a booth that was heavy as fuck. So we had just two. It was just me and Dad, because at this point, Teresa wasn't interested. Isaiah wasn't interested because he was just literally coming around at that point. Amanda didn't know what the fuck was going on. So Josh wasn't there yet. Neither was West. So it was just me, Dad, and Anthony. So I was like, I'm going to build a booth and put it in the garage. So what I did was I had, we built the booth. It was like I said, it was like a casket, and there was a plexiglass window in the middle, and it was just a 2-seater, literally 2-seaters. Why are you shooting your head, Anthony?
When
Hello?
you fuck, do you go for the clitoris? Because you're missing the point. Can you just hurry up here?
You don't have to be here, all right? You big giant bitch.
Your foreplay lasts forever. No one's
I
gonna
don't
come
care.
listening to this.
You
Okay.
remember? Do you remember the comment I said?
No.
Think about it. Anywho, so like I said, I built the booth and we recorded this episode. Are you better? Was I quick enough for you? All right. I am so sorry because apparently this man doesn't last in bed very much. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Joey says I don't last in bed. I
How
don't
could you
last
yell
in
that?
bed. Yeah, she said that's not true.
Okay.
She spared your feelings.
Yeah. So, like I said,
Anytime
this
he's a
episode was about the hypocrisy of media.
and well-being of all
And we
Americans.
actually
So
had
you see
audio
it
clips.
with the coronavirus. You see it. I also
We don't have audio clips anymore.
One thing.
Wait, we had one audio clip, and that was in the which I don't know why we put this in here, but that was with the Las Vegas episode, and we actually put the audio clips of the guy murdering the people.
Oh
You
yeah.
heard the gunshots and everything. So hey, people need to hear. So yeah, so the hypocrisy of media was our first one that actually took off. Now, granted, it's only at 93 downloads and stayed there, but it was at 93 pretty early. So
Because he's not going to let anybody intimidate him, and that's we always debate about the whole the South thing. I don't care, but this is what I was born, and
we
you
were
now
talking about
owe
that
those
at that point.
slaves such and such
Well,
and
the
such money for
slave family.
reparation. No, I don't. I had nothing to do with it. Okay, I don't know. I don't.
Context, please.
Okay, we were talking about at that point. Now, this is July. Now that in July 2020, you had the the civil rights riots and stuff like that. You had the statues being taken down, and we are talking about that and how the media overhypes these situations and makes them worse. And then Dad puts his own feelings on it. You know how Dad is. He gets really into his feelings about shit like this. So he was going in on that with this episode. But to me, the only positive sign I saw was one, people were downloading it. Like when I saw this hit 50, like I orgasmed.
Yeah.
Shut up, Josh.
I mean,
That's all
yeah.
it takes. That's all
You know
it
what,
takes.
Anthony? Again, you wish your podcast saw 50 downloads. I thought so.
If she swoons in your ear, do you have to change your underwear?
No, why are you laughing, Josh?
What?
All I'm saying is you make it sound like you're a hair trigger, my boy.
No. So that was the original first two episodes. And again, I would go listen to them. Again, I don't know if Anthony, if you listen to Hypocrisy of Media.
No, I have not.
Josh,
I don't want my ears to bleed.
You see, I am.
The audio is fine with this one. Well, not fine, but
It's not as bad as
better.
the other one.
I
better.
would consider myself a masturbator because I only listen to things that I'm a part of.
So you're not listening to anything then?
Actually, that's not 100% true because there was a lot of episodes that you guys put out that I enjoyed listening to. And then there was other episodes I'm like, I don't care about this topic. They picked a topic that doesn't interest me, so I'm not going to listen.
Well, fuck you. I wonder if that's what all of your listeners said. Jesus Christ.
Not my problem.
But if you go down the line, so we did Haunted New Jersey Part 1, which again, it was just me and Dad. And then we had the spinoff.
Let's not do that. Let's just go to Haunted New Jersey.
No,
Part
we're not
2.
doing that. But if you know, you know. Haunted New Jersey Part 2, and then the one I thought was probably our best episode at that point was is the desert the scariest place on the planet?
That's a very history detail to it. Hotbed of paranormal activity and hotbed of extraterrestrial activity.
See, the audio's not bad.
Back in the day, it was actually originally known as the Sherman Ranch.
We were talking about
the man who owned it.
What the fuck's the ranch that's in Nevada?
The Sherman Ranch?
Well, no, not it's originally named the Sherman Ranch. It's not named that now. It has the TV show on
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, the Skinwalker Ranch. We were talking about that in this episode.
Right.
The shit that was happening over in the Skinwalker Ranch. But this is before. I don't think we had
We don't know what the hell it was.
We don't
Ghost
have
event.
any.
It's in Vegas.
And I got
The sun there are.
Like not trailers, commercials or anything at this point. I don't think we started doing commercials until Josh, you joined.
Yep.
Oh no, we didn't do commercials until way later down the line.
Yeah, we didn't. It was just straight through, like straight up through. I want to get to the point where I changed up the Where was that? Let's see. Goes to the Jersey Shore. Then we had 3 straight on Amityville. You were on Amityville.
I was.
Yeah.
Well, the JFK episode.
This audio is horrible,
but it's just not. For some reason, it's not connecting. Damn.
Again, not a liberal, but you don't listen to me.
There you are.
All right.
Okay.
So
hold on. Pause this. What day was that? That was September 6th, 2020.
Yes.
No. I was gonna say like maybe I remember where I was September 6th, 2020. I don't remember.
You were high.
Huh?
You were probably high.
Maybe I was high. But no, I don't remember it because like I can tell you where I was April of that year. Because April of 2020, that's when I did my first quarantine. I wasn't positive, but we didn't know that at the time. But that's the first time. And I remember recording the episode about the Catholic Church and the scandals and shit. I remember that episode, which again, like you listen to that episode now, which I've recently done. That episode still sounds like crap. Like all these episodes sound like crap. They sound better now, like as you listen in progression, but compared to what we're putting out now, they sound like shit. Well, so I don't remember. I do not remember recording this episode. I don't remember anything about this episode. All I can remember is trying to listen to it and being like, "This sounds like shit," and now I'm not listening to it anymore.
Well, what we
is that his name? He was the reporter. And the movie
sending to the DeFeos now, who's just like, I didn't even meet great uncle, Ronnie.
Well, that's going to be.
I'll take that check.
That'll be your job, Anthony, to research it. And next time you're on with us, bring it back to us. Let us know if you found anything because.
Shit, are there any young DeFeo women? I'll go.
Nope, we're not listening to that one.
Let me give you an update. No, I haven't found anything out.
You're an asshole. And then after Amityville, I believe I have to figure out when we started season 2. Season 2, we had The Exorcist, The Shining. I think The Shining is the first one that you were on, Josh, wasn't it?
It was one of those, yeah.
Was it The Shining or Rosemary's Baby?
Rosemary Baby, if it was the first episode, I believe that was.
If I remember correctly, he did the first episode after Eric joined. So if Eric was on, I was on Secrets of the Vatican. I remember
you were
that.
on the Secrets of the Vatican.
That's me. And then if doesn't say, but I know I'm on this one.
A morph.
Yep. Guys are so hard
to be a mob involved to 12 Italian, but like,
I knows who you are.
The Pope,
and they refuse. Excuse me, attendance like her because she rubs in the wrong interviews that aren't.
Are you sure it was the Secrets of the Vatican?
There's an episode of Is This Real that I was on.
I thought it was abuse allegations.
There was the abuse allegations episode that I was on, but then keep scrolling back, keep scrolling down. Hold on. Election special. No, go up. I wasn't on the Shining episode. Dragons, Suicide Forest, Rothschild.
Yeah, this is like when we started getting to our groove.
Then I had to have been on Secrets of the Vatican. You just didn't click on the right spot. I had to have been on that episode.
Are you talking about? Hold on, I think I know what you're talking.
Because that's the one where I said that's the one where I made the joke about the Pope.
And we also
can't fuck him, but you can kill him.
One with Art Sola.
I think there's some paperwork in Rome on him right now.
There
it's
you
some bureaucracy. They're figuring the situation out.
Yeah. Well,
like they're weighing it. Like, hey, it didn't stab him, but they didn't fuck him.
I think that's where we'll end this episode today. I think it was a pretty interesting episode.
Was it? That's Is This Real podcast, episode 9, Secrets of the
Season 1.
Vatican, September 20th, 2020. That's the first one that I remember being on. I know I was on Amityville, obviously. I have no recollection of that, though.
Thanks.
No, it's just that I enjoyed that one. Like that one, and I remember that one. I was up in my room that night, and I recorded off of my headset. And I remember that very, very vividly.
The Exorcist is the one that obviously Mr. Polanco joins.
Right.
In Reagan's bedroom when
dropping.
Constant period of time without sleeping that you start hallucinating and you start seeing things.
Well, and the subject matter that you're
And he
writing
wasn't
about too.
high
It
on
could
this
be
episode, guys.
that
He was sober.
Oh, that's the first I ever heard.
You
Right?
never met sober Eric.
Never have.
And then we get to the what everyone says, our savior, as we get to the Conjuring episode part 1, and was
I think Rosemary's Baby was a good episode. That had all of us on it.
it did right? All 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was me, you, Eric, and Dad.
Where the fuck is it?
It's right under
No,
there.
because I remember at that point, I was sitting with you guys trying to come up with your schedule and help you guys out and listen to you. Listen to your ideas and how you plan out your shit. And you
I said Roblox Rivera. What the hell?
Not wrong.
Yeah, not wrong.
If I could legally change my name to that, I would. But
like the fucking,
Have you
I remember
tried?
you complaining about, we have to do an episode on dragons and the Suicide
very
Force.
special guest.
I was like, sucks to be you.
Did our intro get taken down for this episode? Because all I hear is static.
Yeah, all I hear
Yo.
is static as well.
What the fuck? Yo. I gotta say, our production has gotten way better.
Yeah, yes, it
My
has.
God.
See what happens when you don't get me to do the audio?
You were doing the audio on this episode.
No, it wasn't. I didn't start helping on these.
Saw it today. 29. Well,
Yeah.
That is exactly how the movie. It's the music was playing at the beginning of this movie, and what made it.
So basically, we literally sat and watched the movie before we went in there into the booth and talked about it. Now we expanded the booth at this point. Now we had the booth that you saw on if everyone remembers our Halloween episode.
Yes, I remember that episode.
It was that booth. So we expanded the booth, so it was 4 people, and this was the first episode that all 4 of us were on.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat there and we actually watched the movie, went into the booth and talked about it like that. And it was like the gel between all 4 of us, I thought was like very interesting, and why I thought like, okay, maybe we all 4 of us can continue doing this together if they wanted to, of course, and they did.
Yeah, this is the episode you guys started to find your groove.
And
listening to our podcast, and
Look where you guys are at now.
Yeah. So as far as I think where season 1 ends was, I don't know why I did this, but I had I ended it with The Conjuring Part 1.
That's because you're a dummy.
Blow me, all right? Blow me, blow me, blow me.
You have a bad case of the stupids.
But yeah, so as far as season 1 of Is Just Real, overall grade, besides the audio, let's take the audio out of it.
Okay.
If you had to sit there and talk about context, and as far as subjects and overall listening appeal, what would you grade it as?
Shotgun cum shot.
I don't know what that means besides being one of my gamer tags.
It's all over the place, is what I'm saying. You have movie review discussions, you have topical things, you have Haunted New Jersey, which has nothing to do with like movies at all. You were trying to find your footing in any way possible. So it's like a shotgun come shot. It's like a blammo blast, and it's scattered everywhere. It's everywhere. And now you're at the point where you're almost like Peter Northcombe shots, where you could stand back and like snipe at some things. Like bam, there you go, right in the eye from 25 feet away. You know exactly what you want to hit, and you hit it with a bullseye.
He's
Might be
banned
next
from
time.
doing reaction videos.
What'd you say,
I was just
Josh?
about to say, remind me not to invite him the next reaction video.
You're banned from doing reaction videos.
Oh,
Well,
ban
Joshua,
my-
hold on, Joshua. Before we end this episode 1 of reaction, because I'll be honest, I like doing the whole the Zoom.
Like
I think the Zoom is better for us, and we could all just sit there and create a time and be like, let's do this and record it. Joshua, we want to
Yes.
do a reaction video to the Green Hour podcast episodes and the multimedia mafia episodes.
None of that's necessary.
Yes, it is. And I want you to be there, Josh.
Completely necessary.
I want you to be there, Joshua.
Why? So I can relive my aneurysm of having nothing but ADD.
He's got a point.
I'll be honest, it was pretty, you know, and I think this goes to the blame of Joshua and I, and we both have to take the blame for this, even though they completely sucked at it. You and I threw in the towel really quickly.
Yeah, you sure fucking did. you cocksuckers went, you know what? We're done here. We know what we're doing on the other show. Fuck you people. And then you stuck it on me as captain of a sinking ship. And then I got my own ship, and that sunk just as fast. I can't blame you for the second show that I fucked up. But I will not take responsibility, sole responsibility at least, of the fuck up of the first show. Because Green Arrow podcast was built from nothing, and we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. And then you decided to say, hey, have fun, and I got fucked.
Oh, first of all, I left first. So it was with you and Josh. And Josh was even into Multimedia Mafia. So technically,
no, I know that. We were trying to fix Multimedia Mafia, try to see what would work and gain viewers, garner viewership and all the listeners and all that shit. And nothing was working at all. So, it went the way of the dodo. Pet your rabbit, Lenny. Bang.
all right, Sita, what is let's get back to Is This Real? What was your grade for the Is This Real first season episodes?
Listening
Right back.
From the old, newest to oldest, it got progressively worse. Listening from newest to oldest, but I do have to say, overall, the show has come a long way. Season 1, sadly, I have to say this, but Tony wasn't so wrong. The phrasing, you guys were trying to find your point. But even then, towards the end of season 1, I think you guys started getting the groove of things. I listened to all of it. I enjoyed all of it, besides the
Episode
first
1.
I swear, at some point I was hearing Dad 4 times, but besides the point.
Felt like you were high as shit. Oh, and he left us. There he is. He's back.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't know what happened. But overall, I rate it.
All right.
It was
Go on.
enjoyable listen, so to say.
Roadblock?
It was horrible. My ears bleed every time I was playing. And I can't get past that.
It wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't as bad
Besides
as
maybe hear the same voice 5 times in the span of a second.
I'm sorry, but I'm
okay. Yeah, like I said,
if I'm listening to a mono track and I hear Dad say one thing and it sounds like it's coming out of stereo, it makes me want to choke something.
well, I mean, I'm just saying it wasn't
Not
like okay.
a chicken.
Audio was bad, yes, but context and subject matter.
Content is what you're asking for. Content, because you have no idea what context is. You can't ask for context because that means you're asking for something to clarify. I don't understand this. Give me more information so I can understand it better. You're not asking for that. You want to know what your opinion is on the content, not context. You fucking dolt.
Yes, everyone. Let's
was gonna agree with fucking Tony and say that it was all over the place. You didn't know what you wanted to do. It's a good first step and learning ground as to what the hell we were supposed to do or want to do. It was obviously you could tell with the way things were, what the topics were, where you started to go afterwards.
Correct.
So, no matter what, it was still good. Just I'm being a prick and I can't stand the audio.
I can't stand the audio either. That's why I haven't listened to them since like now. So, I barely listen to the new episodes. I can't stand listening to myself. So,
That makes two of us.
Again, at least people are listening to me. What is your excuse? Right, Mister? I have a master's degree that's hanging on the wall that's doing nothing. So
you know what,
we're going to sit there.
Listen. Everyone's good at something. Okay, you guys got a very nice, successful podcast. Got your 10,000 downloads, and I hope to God you guys make even more. I'm working the TikTok end of it. I got almost 7,000 followers on my TikTok, and I'm trying to make even more things happen with that. So we're all contributing in different ways. I boost the Is This Real podcast through my TikTok. You guys don't do anything to help me on my TikTok. That's fine. My point is, we're all good at.
First of all, hold the fuck up. We're not going to go into who, what, and where is not boosting any type of thing because, Mister, let's not forget that when I asked you, Anthony, why aren't you doing any social media stuff? I don't use my Facebook.
You don't
have to. Josh doesn't use Facebook either, but he's posting about it. He shares.
That's not the point I was trying to make.
Yes, it is the point you're trying to make, all right? So blow me. So you're the only reason why Green Hour Podcast failed, and you're the reason why Multimedia Mafia failed. So blow yourself.
Probably.
I want to blow it.
Okay.
So are we done with this? Can I show you some videos?
No, the reaction video.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying is the reaction part of this over with. Can I now take over the screen sharing portion?
Hold on. Can I finish?
No, finish it. It's an episode, asshole. Let me finish.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Jesus Christ. What do you think we were doing this year for, you jack off?
I just thought you wanted our opinions.
And you understand, people, why those videos I put up on TikTok, go to my TikTok, people, and you'll understand the reason why I said Anthony gives me fucking trauma. All right.
Go ahead, Joey. Shout out your TikTok so everyone can follow you.
Yeah, for the 5 people that watch this, my TikTok is at Joseph Caiola, Caiola. What you see on the screen here, that's exactly no space. All right. And then you can follow Dickhead's TikTok at Tony the Boss.
Tony the Dealer, thank you, is
Whatever.
my TikTok.
I don't
Tony
give a
Dealer.
fuck.
Tony the penis.
Now that proved that he has a penis.
I was very, very close. I wanted to name myself Tony Bag of Dicks, like I used to call myself. But I don't think Bag of
Again,
Dicks,
people, trauma.
Tony Bag of the TikTok would have censored that username.
Anywho, so come back for our next episode of Green Hour Media Reacts. We're going to be reacting to season 2 of Is This Real?
Oh, okay.
So, thank you very much, guys. Say goodbye to everybody on YouTube.
Goodbye on YouTube.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Come back again. Thank you very much.
Road.